Darling, I received your letter. After all we've been to each other, how can you ask me to bug off? You are my world. At 150 times my length, you are a veritable planet to me. Next to you, I feel as tiny as a fly. Because I am a fly. Yes, it is me buzzing your face again. You call me Percy the Pest, but rather, I'm Percy the Persistent, the fly who loves your face. Shall I count the reasons why? Okay, first, I love your face, not just for your charming smile, but for its exposed skin. I cannot know if I love your arm, tucked deep within its sleeve, but I find face irresistibly accessible. Landing there, I fall in love. Second, I love the breath that from my mistress reeks. That's Shakespeare, a very fly guy. Do not chew mints on my account, dear. They will not drive me away. Oh, it is not halitosis, but the carbon dioxide you exhale that draws me. So long as you breathe, you cannot change that. You are an oasis in the desert. I am not being poetic. Flies swarm the desert, the beach, and parched parking lots. Oh, like you, we get thirsty. So we drink your sweat. Why not? Your sweat teems with proteins and salts, and you are not using it. Down with waste, up with flies. And darling, I hate to see you unhappy, but if you must cry, I will drink your tears. There, now they are tears of joy, joy in having refreshed the fly. Thus turning your symbol of pain into a fountain of love. Isn't that beautiful? You know what else is beautiful? Fresh skin. I know you think so. You spend a fortune on scrubs and exfoliants, but fourth, I love to eat your flaking skin cells. They are munchy flytrap chips. Go ahead, bat me away. I will return and eat until I burst. That's why I bring my friends. There is so much of you to go around. I could never finish even one scab in a lifetime. For sweetness, my life is short. That is one reason I can dodge your fingers. Living but a few days, I experience time differently. Unlike the 7 dog years to 1 human year formula, scientists haven't worked out fly time yet. But suffice it to say that while for humans time flies, for flies, humans operate like romantic movies, in slow motion. You can never catch me. Okay, that's what it doesn't count. Don't brush this off as a fly-by-night affair. When I see your lovely face refracted in my 12,000 eyes, I have 6,000 little eyes in each of my 2 little simple eyes. I fall in love with every single image. It's easy for me to dodge your swatting fingers. I see you coming in all 12,000 directions. If you sorrow over having only 2 eyes, think of this. You have 2 eyes in each image of your face that is reflected in my 12,000 eyes. Meaning, in my eyes, you have 24,000 eyes. Oh, can any other lover say that? And my special wings help me dodge around too. Flapping up and down is fuzzy birds. Fly wings flap forward and back. Change their pitch or angle, I pirouette, dive and dance. And I flap my wings hundreds of times per second, creating that buzzing sound that drives you crazy. The feeling is mutual. Zzz, oh, you saved me a fleck of peanut butter under your nail. Darling, thank you. And why must I crawl across your cheek? Because I have taste receptors in my feet. They help me locate the most saturated, sweaty spots of your skin. I don't have teeth, so before I eat, I spit out a little digestive fluid. Just a little. You don't mind, do you? To soften up the flaky skin or crumb of toast I find on your chin before I have a go at it. You know the expression, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar? Well, you drive my cousins, the fruit flies, bananas with your honey face wash, strawberry-scented shampoo, and sweet perfume. You cannot blame them. They are not alone. That flowery perfume drives bees, who are not flies, plumb crazy. If I told you that flies pollinate lots of fruits and flowers, just like bees, would you love us? Plus, we never sting. Bite yes, but never sting. I won't sting. Bush flies like me have the soft, fleshy mouths of collagen-injected movie stars. But my cousin Skeeter bites. She can't resist the warmth that you and warm-blooded, with an accent on the blood, animals emanate. So that's 5. Some flies love you for your hot, sweet blood. And you are especially attractive in the summer, when more of your tender skin is exposed. Yes, darling, Skeeter is a mosquito. But did you know that mosquitoes are flies? A fly, or order Diptera, is a flying insect with, of course, 6 legs and 2 pairs of wings, one set for flying and one kind of a knobby pair that we use for balance. I know that I am not the first fly to love your face, nor do I expect to be your last dipteric suitor. There is just one of you and so many of me. 30,000 species. I, personally, am a Musca vetetusima, sometimes called a bush fly, and I look a lot like my cousin, the housefly. You don't like him, but he isn't interested in you either. He just eats stuff around your house like fruit. Put away the swatter, forget him, live and let live. I, Percy the persistent, will never bite you. I simply seek the proteins, the carbohydrates, the salts and sugars in your skin, sweat, and tears. But Skeeter wants your blood for her babies. She's such a good mama. It's the only female mosquitoes who bite. Your blood contains the proteins their developing offspring require. It won't hurt. Skeeter's proboscis is delicate, and her motherly touch so gentle that should you be sleeping when she sips your plasma, she'll not wake you, though you may itch later. I know you want to sleep in peace, but we can't leave you alone at night because we only live a few days. Therefore, we are neither nocturnal, that is, night active, nor diurnal, active in the daytime, but must rest, feed, and fly around the clock. Look, there is the clock right there. Compared to Skeeter, Cousin Morgan, the horsefly, embarrasses me. Morgan chomps. You might even bleed. It might hurt. It feels like Morgan has teeth, but he doesn't. Morgan has knife-like lips that slash your skin. Then he, too, slurps, but he leaves a mess. The good news is, horseflies are not known to transmit disease to humans. I desire only your happiness, but if you don't really want to share the few hours of my short life, here is how you can deter me. Get one of those cork hats so popular in Australia. They are essentially safari hats with dangling corks all around the brim. The idea is that the corks will swing and keep me from your face. They don't work, but darling, I'd love to see you in one. You would look so cute, and I know it's just for me. I am not a fan of bug spray, mostly because if it's toxic enough to harm me, it could harm you, my darling. I am also not a fan of fans. Although my cousin Sandy enjoys surfing on the air currents, they buffet smaller flies like yours forever, yours truly. They will keep me away. If you really want to dissuade me, you could take a shower, but what a waste. All that lovely sweat and those slowed-off cells down the drain. It makes me cry. And who, I ask you, will drink my tears? Please, darling, write me back. Only this time, not on flypaper. You misunderstand its purpose. Hey, if you learned something new today, then give the video a like and share with a friend. And here are some other cool videos I think you'll enjoy. Just click to the left or right, and remember, as that other guy says, stay on the bright side of life.